Hey, welcome back. Last episode, I explored around Alyssa's penthouse and just kind of talked to people, pried into their business, as for the usual of Rean. It's fine, they don't mind. Let's go down. Let's go. Let's go meet up with Claire, because that's what we're doing now.
It's past 9 already, but I still see quite a few people working. I guess it comes with the territory, working for the world's largest industrial manufacturer.
To Claire! Oh. Hello.
What was that?
Fee?
Whoops.
I thought so. Hey! Why are you running away?
I'm surprised you noticed me. I was trying pretty hard to be stealthy.
How long were you hiding there? Wait, have you been trailing me ever since I left the penthouse?
Well, I saw you slip out. So, where are you going? Are you really headed out for a late-night romantic rendezvous?
What kinds of lies has Sharon been feeding you anyway? Okay, here's what's up.
Sharon really didn't try all that hard to keep people from following him. Rean explained how Captain Claire had called him and asked him to come out for a meeting.
That totally sounds like a rendezvous. Sorry, I shouldn't have interfered.
Whoa, it's not like that. Well, you know everything I know about it now. Why don't you come too?
You sure?
No reason not to. It sounded like whatever info she's got has something to do with our field study. And honestly, I wasn't all that keen on having a one-on-one with a military officer to begin with.
Gotcha. But first, I want to walk around a bit.
After we've been walking around all day?
Whenever I come to a new city, I always like to get a feel for what it's like during the day and the night. I feel kind of uneasy if I don't.
Oh, right. It must be a Jaeger thing. All right, I'll join you for a little stroll. I don't want to keep the captain waiting too long, though. Will once around town be enough?
That'll be fine. Okay, let's roll.
He was really happy about it. Ooh, AP increased by 2. Neat! Fee joined the party, ever so briefly.
By the way, did you happen to run into Sharon on your way out?
She saw me leaving, but she just let me go.
Even the best maids aren't that all-knowing.
Well, it's Sharon. So, what am I supposed to be doing down here? Is it telling me where I need to go? No, it is not. Except for go to the diner, but still. Do I go into places? Do I talk to people? Nothing seems to be happening, so I might as well just go ahead and go up.
Wow, this city's got a nice feel at night.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Is this where I'm going? Yes, it is. To the diner!
This is where Claire said to meet her, right?
Yeah, this looks like the place.
Can I enter? Oh, yes I can. Well, looks like this is the place. Are we done looking around? After we meet with the captain, we probably won't have any more time to look around tonight. Enter the bar. Oh, okay. Oh. I've been here before.
All right, now to find Captain Claire. Oh! I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't come here in uniform.
The charms of an older woman, eh?
I think I'll manage.
Oh, I need to match then. I need to put on some casual clothing. There we go. This works.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Don't worry about it. Oh.
Hi.
Yeah, I kind of ran into her on the way here and told her she could come along. That's not a problem, is it?
Not at all. I assume you've been surveying the town while acting as Rean's bodyguard.
Sounds like you've done your homework.
The intelligence division has told me a little. Anyway, I think we might attract a little too much attention if we stay at the counter.
Rean's bodyguard.
What do you say we get a table for 3?
Rean had no questions.
It's good to see you both. I think this may be the first time we've been able to have a proper conversation.
You may be right. I was hoping I'd get the chance to sit down and talk with you too, actually.
Oh?
You sure you don't want me to go?
That's not what I mean. I have a lot of questions, like about why Milliam transferred into our class, for example. But there's one really fundamental question that would go a long way toward answering a lot of the others. What exactly is it that you and Chancellor Osborne are trying to accomplish? Let's look at that standoff at the Provincial Army earlier this evening. It's hard for me to feel much sympathy for them after they drove armored cars right into the middle of the city, but maintaining order in the provinces is generally accepted to be the duty of the provincial armies. Maybe it's just me, but it seemed an awful lot like you were just trying to provoke them by belittling their authority.
It did look like your people were picking a fight.
Viewed without the proper context, I can see how it might look like that. But right now, the factional conflict in the Empire is nearly at its breaking point. Crossbell is buzzing with talk of independence, and Calvert is still weathering its immigration disputes. In such volatile times, there's a very real need to create a far more expansive network to help maintain public order. The only organizations that are up to the challenge are the Railway Military Police and the Intelligence Division.
That may be the case.
Still, your boss is the one making those conflicts worse.
I can't deny that, but at the very least, the Chancellor is acting with a sense of integrity. He hasn't stooped so low as to give aid to terrorists, unlike some others I could name. I want you to at least understand that.
Wait, so...
Wow, she really said it. So the noble faction's been the one backing the terrorists, huh?
I'm afraid there's no longer any doubting it. We've all but confirmed the involvement of Duke Cayenne, the most prominent representative of the 4 great houses. The 3 airships the Imperial Liberation Front have been using have been traced back to Ordis as well.
I'd wondered how they got their hands on those.
I've heard the Duke is just a gaudy old man, but Eustace's brother came to pick him up in Legram, didn't he?
That's what Toval told us. And now, Rufus just so happens to pop up on another of his secret trips. Captain Claire, what's going on in Ruhr? And how are Elisa's family and the Reinford Company involved?
I guess it's time to get to the matter I called you here for in the first place. The Railway Military Police is currently weighing the possibility of a forced inspection of Reinford's first factory.
Sounds serious.
The first factory belongs to one of Reinford's major divisions, right?
Correct. It's one of the main divisions and handles the bulk of the company's iron and steel processing, among other things. They're also currently under suspicion of something I'm not at liberty to discuss with you right now. The 2 of you are aware that project management at Reinford is split up across several major branches, right?
It is?
And on top of that, she's got her hands in the development of our Arcus units too. It's way too much work for one person. How many projects does Mother have under her wing right now?
Well, I'm afraid I can't give a simple answer to that. But suffice to say, the chairman only knows about a small number of the projects in development by the Reinford Group. Well, lately, the directors have.
Come to think of it, I overheard Elisa and Sharon talking about something like that.
For years now, Reinford has been the Empire's heavyweight when it comes to heavy industry and manufacturing. The company is split into different divisions that handle things like steel production, railways, weaponry, and tools. The problem is that those divisions have simply become too large. Large enough to have their own internal allegiances, some to the nobles, with others supporting the reformist faction.
Are you serious?
So even companies are taking sides.
I'm sure Irina Reinford is aware of this to at least some extent as the company's chairman, but the self-supporting accounting system she introduced has the side effect of granting each division a long leash. Because of that, I doubt even she has a full grasp of the situation.
So, the first factory you guys have your sights set on for that inspection is aligned with the Noble faction, I assume.
You assume correctly. And the provincial army is doing everything it can to stop us from carrying out that investigation. That's what led to this evening's quarrel. I imagine Chairman Irina is currently doing her utmost to rein in all the divisions and get them back in line. The thing is, when she seized control of the company 5 years ago, she had to rely on support from both sides. Being indebted to them like that, I have my doubts she'll be able to target the underlying problem.
It's sounding shadier by the minute.
You can say that again. The situation seems even more dire than I thought. And while all this is going on, the factional conflict keeps burning hot across the rest of the Empire.
I've told you as much as I can right now. Tensions are mounting all over the country, but Ruhr has an extra fuse of its own. Try to gain an understanding of the crisis unfolding here. Then do your best to stay out of it.
We're not gonna stay out of it. We're gonna stay in it, like good students.
Whatever other lessons Class 7 takes away from this field study, I hope that ends up on the list. I wish you the best with the remainder of your field study. Please have the bill sent to the Railway Military Police Branch Office in Ruhr Station.
Certainly. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Wait! The bill!
Looks like she just picked up our tab. She gave us some good intel, too. For free, even.
And I can't just go running after her now. Looks like we owe her one.
So, you like the mature type, huh? She's sorta like Sarah. Except responsible and composed.
You can say that again. Oh.
Must be yours.
Hello? Rean Schwarzer speak.
Rean, what are you doing?
Oh, Alyssa.
Oh, it's just you, Elisa.
Well, what do you mean it's just you? Is it true some girl invited you out for a night on the town?
Whoa, hold on. A late night date? I thought you only had eyes for me, Rean. Anyway, good job, kiddo. You better spill all the details later, huh?
He'll do no such thing.
Now, I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Fee was with him too.
Still, it was rash of you to go out on your own without at least consulting us.
Ready to head back?
Yeah, I think that'd be for the best.
Away.
Ooh,
Oh.
You're moving up in the world.
Neat. Oh.
I've got a little reward here for you.
Grill locket.
Keep up the good work.
Will do. Meanwhile, north of Ruhr City. Oh. Things are getting intense. Oh, it's you guys.
The time has come. First Heimdall, then Crossbell. Now Ruhr shall be the third to witness our conviction.
As you wish.
We'll hit them so hard, they'll be picking up the pieces for weeks. You heard the boss, man. Tomorrow's a red-letter day for us. A real do-or-die moment, in every sense of the word.
All our preparations will be rewarded soon, when we sweep in and take the Chancellor's head. Keep your eyes on the prize, and give it all you've got!
Yeah!
Doesn't really matter that they failed over in, what was it? Where were they attacking? They were attacking the, oh gosh, the fort So it doesn't really matter that they failed. The fact is, they're still out there. And they did some pretty crazy shit at the fort. So there's still a force to be reckoned with. Oh no. We're still in our casual clothes.
So tired.
The air here is so fresh, especially for a city with this many factories. It must be because we're up in the mountains.
I'll say, compared to the capital, the air quality is pristine.
Well, the capital does have a few 100,000 more people living there.
We were talking to Claire. I thought he explained that to you already.
Sure is a nice day today, isn't it, Elisa?
Not as nice as last night must have been.
I told you, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll bet you are. I cannot believe you. After all those things you said to me last night, you go rushing out to meet another girl.
Did he not mention it was Claire?
Ooh, the skies might be clear, but I'm sensing a stormy forecast today.
Can he not mention it's Claire?
Well, all things considered, even if we assume Captain Claire is trustworthy, I'm not sure how wise it was to go out on your own.
So they know it's Claire, but Alyssa's still mad. But why?
I know. In hindsight, I regret keeping it to myself.
Still, it was pretty bold of Captain Claire to show up alone to meet Rean. Even dressed down, I wouldn't have thought she'd go out alone with the provincial army on patrol.
I'm guessing she's more than strong enough to handle herself. Not sure what her weapon of choice is, though.
I wish I could have seen her all dolled up, though. But she was a real knockout. Come on, that would put a spring in any man's step. I don't blame you for sneaking out alone.
Oh! No! It's not like I knew she was going to show up wearing a cocktail dress. I swear!
You seemed pretty taken by her when she showed up yesterday, though. And your eyes were glued to her right up until she left the scene.
You're not helping, Fee.
Oh, really?
So while we were enjoying a quiet evening, you were out carousing with a beautiful woman, were you? You lucky son of for shame, Rean! We're here representing the Academy on a field study!
Machias, please never change.
I swear, you guys are just making things up at this point. But thanks to the information I got from her, we have a pretty good idea what's going on here in Ruhr. And now that we know, we should be able to do something about it.
Ha! We're getting involved.
What do you think, Elisa?
Yeah, I'm in.
So in short, the first factory did something to catch the eye of the railway military police, prompting an inspection. And all the while, the provincial army's been here blatantly trying to prevent them from doing that?
Let's not forget that the first factory is run by none other than the noble faction.
I know that the divisional directors have been operating without much in the way of executive oversight for years now, but Mother always allowed it. She thought that encouraging competition among the divisions would yield more innovations. I never thought that'd lead to something like this.
Seems like the lesser of two evils.
By the way, hearing about the first factory made me curious. Do the other divisions have their own political allegiances?
Well, to give you a basic idea, this is a bit oversimplified, of course. Divisions are made up of many people, and they all have their own opinions.
So, did she, have the paper with all the divisions written on it with her this whole time?
But the positions of each division's directors are clear as day, though. The first and second factories in particular have had a pretty fierce rivalry going on between them for years. But even still, I wouldn't have expected the first factory to do something flagrant enough to prompt a military inspection.
Neither would I.
Alright, we're gonna do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this.
Since they're aligned with the noble faction, and we think that the noble faction are aiding the terrorists, it would make sense that they would help develop weapons and machines for the terrorists to use.
And when we tie this up all nice and neat for her, even my mother will have to admit she's grateful to us.
What if they don't know they're doing that? What if they're just being commissioned to do it by the noble faction?
Sounds like a plan.
That's the spirit.
Offhand, I'd say this falls under the scope of our field study too.
Thanks, everyone.
Sounds like we're in for a ride.
Anyway, let's take a look at the field study tasks Sharon gave us for today.
Whoa. Another monster. A ferocious monster has appeared on the Nordia Highway. The Nordia Provincial Army hereby requests its extermination. It's a Hydra. Neat. Open area off of Nordia Highway. Once the monster is eliminated, please report to the soldiers in front of the Marquis Wagner's residence. Stop sending me there, I don't like them. They're mean. Those of us at Rhineford Second Factory have developed a new type of horrible gun, and we'd like to have it tested. Speak with me and RF Arms if you fancy giving it a shot. I'm assuming that would go to... No, actually, it could probably go to Machias. They said gun, not guns. Not gun swords. Milk is missing. Huh? Could you please help us find our beloved little kitty? Huh? Your cat's named Milk? Aww. Any would-be heroes should come talk to me at my house next to Dining Bar F.
Yeah, I think we can handle these.
It's still 8 a.m., so we have plenty of time to work our way through the list.
And while we're doing that, we can ask the people we meet about how things stand between Rhineford's divisions. Look alive, everyone. It's time to get to work.
Right. Roger.
Gotcha.
I know where I'm going first. Whoa. I think, whoops. I think that is our farm, so that's the, oh, that's the gun one, where they want me to test out the gun. So, whoops. Whoa. Whoa, escalator. Using it like using it the right way. The boring way. We're almost there. And we've made it. We just come to a complete stop. Alright. Wait. So, wait. Oh, okay, so it's still upstairs? I didn't know it was still upstairs. That's the rural residence, so I'm assuming that's the cat. As a kitty cat. There we are. Hello. Excuse me, are you Vanilla? Go on. We're students from Thor's Military Academy. Did you say Thor's? Does that mean you're the Class 7 students who helped my husband yesterday? I thought this place looked familiar. That would be us. Then that must mean that your husband is Chief Johan. Then. Or Johan. I'm pretty sure that's Johan. I'm sorry. That's right. Thank you ever so much for helping him. What a funny coincidence this is. I've completely forgotten what I did for Johan. My daughter, Mint, attends Thor's too. Mint from the Wind Orchestra? I've met her. She's quite peculiar. I do think that's her club of choice. Does that mean you're part of it too? Yeah, Mint and I get along really well. She makes practices a lot more fun. Or a lot of fun. Aw. He has a sweetheart. Ah. Whoa, that came out weird. Ah, that's so sweet of you. It's great to know she's made such nice friends over there. But back on topic. Would you be willing to help me? Our cat, Milk, has gone missing, and I'll need your help to find her. We'll find her. Ever going to find a lost cat? When did she go missing? It was 2 nights ago. I was making dinner like I usually do, and I decided that I would try to make something a little different. So I decided I'd try using an ingredient I'd never seen before. And when I did, an odor pungent enough to burn off your eyelashes started coming from the pot. You said you'd never seen this ingredient before. I wonder if it was actually something edible. So then what happened? Well, my survival instincts was telling me to air out the room, so I left the door open for a while to try and get rid of the smell. But while it was open, Milk seems to have gotten out. Does this place not have windows? So you haven't seen her since. What does she look like? Well, she has orange and white fur, and she's wearing a yellow collar. She's also extremely cautious and doesn't really like people very much. So I imagine that she's probably somewhere without many people nearby. I see. It sounds like we should mainly search outdoors then. Is there anything else that you can tell us that may help us find her? Well, she loves to crawl under things. I don't know why, but it seems to relax her when she does that. Okay then. Well, that's just how cats are. I know how she feels. You do? Yeah, she's part cat, haven't you realized? Haha, well, anyway, that should be enough information to get started with. Does that mean you're going to try to find her then? Next episode? Of course we will. We'll get started right away. Or, sorry, jump cut. Anyways, I'm going to call it a day. So thank you for watching. If you like this video and you want to see more, please press the little subscribe button. If you like this video specifically, please like and share this video. Next time, I'm going to leave. Or I'm going to leave now, and then I'm going to go look for the cat. It probably won't tell me where the cat is. I'm pretty sure it won't. But that's fine. I think I have a pretty decent idea where I should go, start looking. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Where does that go? Is that an elevator? Elevator? Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye! Oh, that doesn't go anywhere. Alright.